saddle fore, aft position, and saddle tilt?
Saddle tilt's also quite a common one we see, especially if someone's got a very big drop or long reach. They normally tilt it quite a bit so that they not putting too much pressure on the pubic area. So then typically we like to lower the saddle, then lift the saddle up and get them more comfortable. Because as you rotate forward on the saddle, your ischial tuberosity obviously gets a little bit narrow. And if that saddle's pointing up, you've just got all that pressure on your pubic area. So your saddle tilt is probably one of the bigger common problem we do see.
Would you have that as a starting point as neutral, like spirit level on it?
Yes, we try and keep it neutral to start off with, especially if you see someone where before we change anything on the bike, we do videos for before and after and the measurements. And sometimes if it's just literally the saddle's 2 degrees up too much, it causes them to almost push themselves back and rotate the pelvis just to keep pressure off the front of the saddle.
I know there's not objectively a best saddle because it's quite individual.
Yeah.
But you see the same patterns like there's not objectively a fastest time trial helmet, but if you put 100 people in all the different helmets, there's 2 or 3 Kask's aero helmet comes out quite fast, Pock's aero helmet comes out quite fast. Do you see the same patterns emerging with saddles?
Yeah, 100%. Like the almost a new craze, I think, is a Wove saddle. And
this is the wider.
It's the wider one, full carbon one. And what we have seen of it in here that I've tested on people has actually been pretty good for everyone that we've seen. But I'm guaranteed for someone that's not going to work.
Yeah.
But there's so many saddles now to try and have all of them in stock to test. Is
it a shape or is it a pattern that makes the saddle? Because I'm using a small Slovenian company. I love them though, Berk Composites. Okay. And the saddle, it's like as hard as the iPad, but I find it extremely comfortable.
No, 100%. So, and that's where it's individualized to so many people. Some people like a bit of soft cushion, and that's where the 3D printed ones are coming in, like quite popular.
They look cool as well.
It's got to do with shape, size. Not everyone's pelvis or hips are the same, so saddle width super important. I see that a lot. A lot of people have the saddle too narrow, and then when they're sitting on the saddle's just inside the sit bones, and they're just having huge pressure points. You give them a 10 millimeter or 5 millimeter wider saddle, and it changes everything for them.